the best I can explain it is like you feel each other out. Like if something happens or you come out the wrong direction, the other person kind of feels it and then they automatically adjust. But that's definitely a developed skill.
So this is our 7th season, so many years.
Yeah, it's been a while since 2019.
One thing I've always said is, you're talking about two individuals coming together to try to do great things. Obviously for us in our sport, it's on the ice. And so, it's a full-time commitment where we show up every day, we're trying to be our best selves and work together to create greatness.
Oh, it's a lot. From sometimes 6, 7 a.m. Sometimes depends all day.
We get a lot of each other sometimes.
Yeah.
Too much. I think our best events when we look back has been when we can really feel this feeling of unity and togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly what you said. It happens from the moment we connect with hands. It happens at a glance. It just happens when we can look into each other's eyes and I can feel her present there with me and she can feel the same thing.
Mm-hmm. As for cues, which I think maybe what you're talking about at competition, before we start, there's small cues, a little nod or something we got this, or little hand signals repeat is that, or this means do it again, or something like that. So we do have our little cues, or when we both know we got this, or a little cue, there's a little hand squeeze. But I think yes, we do talk if it's necessary, but I think that what really helps is mileage that we have together. They can each partner can guide you, and you can, the best I can explain it is you feel each other out. If something happens or you come out the wrong direction, the other person kind of feels it and then they automatically adjust. But that's definitely a developed skill that comes along with a lot of years together.
Right.
So then there's no words necessary. Something happens and you're just whoop, and nobody could tell. But in the beginning, if it's a new program, for example, and something happens and we get a little lost, then it is quite hard to recover, and you're a little bit oh, where do I go?
Well, you see us out there on the ice. You see our costumes. You see the two of us skating, getting through our routines. But what you don't see is what's happening behind the scenes. We have our coaches. We have our mentors. Mm-hmm. Her mother, in fact, is actually the ones who makes our costumes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's being able to trust your village is what I like to call it. And, somehow in some way, shape, or form, it all seems to come together when the time's right.
Yeah, I think every team has their own kind of dynamic, who's leading, who's making decisions, and hopefully, but as the years go by, they would find that what suits them and what works for them. So yeah, and then also, like you said, kind of referring to our team around us to give kind of second, third opinions. But that's for us. Maybe not every team, maybe one person calls all the shots for another team, but we kind of collaborate and work together on our decisions. Yeah.
We were in a previous interview and our words were, it's such a shock, it's such a tragedy, and it will never be the same. Us being here at the club, especially being kind of at the forefront of that event, being just because we come here and a lot of the familiar faces that were lost that day were very close to us. And it will never be the same. It's so pleasing to see the club and the community here step in and really try to do things to commemorate the lost. And so for us, we try to do our part and our best to be part of that community and bring great support. And we love and miss all the wonderful lives that unfortunately had to be lost in that tragedy.
It was very difficult for everyone to even step into the ice rink because those people that we had lost here, they meant so much to all of us. And as time went by, you could really see everyone from the club. You could see the strength of the club and, the program and what we built here for those 100 years really come together as a family and, support each other in every way that they could. And even now, like, you know, we're finding ways to commemorate them with memorials, and you can see that kind of program and everything continue to carry on. The time here after the tragedy, it was very hard to go through. There was, you know, we have a memorial kind of upstairs for Vadim and Jenya and, you know, Spencer and everyone that we lost. But so that's kind of ingrained in, you know, in our everyday lives, and we do our best to, you know, support each other. But I personally didn't see it.
Yeah, I think everyone reacts to those types of things differently.
Yeah.
For me personally, being able to see those memories and again, those types of videos that are put together, I want to, it's a way for me to connect with them still, even though they're not here. And so for me, you know, I want to be able to watch those things, even if I'm competing or even if I'm going into a show. At the end of the day, life is, you know, a lot bigger than skating. It's about people. It's about how we can serve and how we can be kind to each other. And so yeah, for me, I think that all those things that they've been doing, that video, is something that's really important to me, and it touches me. And yeah,
you know, they had also big dreams, and it really means a lot to us to really commemorate our skating to them and just honor them while we're skating for them.
And it shifts your perspective on life.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
You realize that the moment that you have here, while you're here on this earth, is really valuable. And so when we see the memorial, it tells me, it sends me a sign, don't waste time. You know, if you want to do something, go and do it. And like you said, because our life is skating right now, we show up and it's not always easy. A lot of time and effort and challenge goes into, you know, being great on the ice. And so for me, it's been a wake-up call and a shift in perspective to say, hey, like, this is the time, do it now. And yeah, in a sense, it is doing it for them, because that experience is teaching me that what's really important. This is something that we've been working for us.
It feels like a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I've been skating now for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And she's been skating, I think, even more than that, right?
24 years. Yeah.
And so
long time.
we're ready to, for this season, just give it our all and see where the cards fall. But we'll be super honored and grateful if we're on that team, that's for sure.